What if I told you that the weight you've been carrying, the constant worries, the endless fears, and the restless nights, was never yours to bear? Imagine for a moment that worry, that relentless voice in your mind, is not a protector, but a deceiver, a phantom keeping you from the peace you were born to experience. Carl Jung once revealed a powerful truth. Worry is nothing more than an illusion, a clever trap that pulls you away from the present moment and keeps you stuck in fear. But what if you could let it all go? What if you could silence that noise, release the doubt, and step into a life of trust, peace, and freedom? You don't have to live in the shadow of worry any longer. Together, we'll dive deep, not into shallow advice or temporary fixes, but into the essence of your soul. By the end of this journey, you'll understand not only why worry is an illusion, but how to free yourself from its grip forever, and reclaim the life of presence and joy that has always been waiting for you. Take a deep breath. This is where transformation begins. The first step to releasing yourself from worry's grip is realizing a profound truth. Worry doesn't protect you, it traps you. Carl Jung's concept of shadow work provides a powerful lens to understand why worry feels so consuming. The shadow represents the parts of ourselves we hide, the fears we push away, the insecurities we bury, the emotions we refuse to confront. But these hidden aspects don't vanish when ignored. They manifest in subtle and persistent ways, like worry. Worry is not just noise. It's a signal, a call from your shadow. It points to something unresolved within you, a fear that needs compassion, a wound that longs for healing, or a truth that demands to be seen. The moment you bring these hidden parts into the light, they lose their power. What once felt like an insurmountable burden becomes a manageable piece of your journey. Pause for a moment and reflect. How often does worry pull you into an imagined future, spinning tales of worst-case scenarios that may never unfold? Jung understood this fixation on the future as a disconnect from the present, the only place where life truly exists. Worry thrives on these mental stories, weaving illusions that feel real but are nothing more than fleeting thoughts. When you step back and observe these thoughts for what they are, just ideas, not truths, you begin to unravel worry's grip. The awareness that these fears are constructs of the mind, not realities, is the beginning of freedom. And in that clarity, you can step into the present moment with trust, grounded in the knowledge that life unfolds here and now. Jung's concept of synchronicity, those meaningful coincidences that seem to guide us, reminds us of a deeper truth. Life unfolds in ways we cannot always predict or control. But when worry consumes your mind, it acts as a blindfold, keeping you from noticing these subtle yet powerful moments of connection and guidance. Worry traps you in fear and doubt, focusing only on what might go wrong, while the universe whispers signs that everything is aligning for your growth. Letting go of worry isn't about surrendering to passivity. It's about stepping into a state of openness and trust. When you trust in synchronicity, you begin to see the beauty in uncertainty. You realize that even in the chaos, the universe is guiding you toward what you need, often in ways you couldn't have imagined. Trust lies at the heart of Jung's teachings and is the foundation for releasing worry. When trust is absent, trust in yourself, in life, or in the divine flow, your mind races to fill the void with plans, predictions, and attempts to control. But true safety doesn't come from controlling every outcome. It arises from trusting in your ability to navigate whatever comes. Trusting yourself means embracing your inner strength and knowing that you are resilient no matter the challenge. Trusting the universe means accepting that even the detours and disappointments are part of a greater plan, unfolding exactly as they should. Another key to freeing yourself from worry is found in Jung's process of individuation, becoming your true self. Worry often thrives when you are living out of alignment, trying to meet others' expectations or conform to roles that don't reflect your true essence. Individuation is the process of peeling away these false layers and reconnecting with who you truly are. When you align with your values and live authentically, worry begins to fade because you're no longer struggling to be someone you're not. This alignment with your true self brings a quiet confidence, a knowing that no matter how uncertain the path may seem, you are walking it as the person you were always meant to be. And in that alignment, worry has no place. Trust the process, trust yourself, trust life. Surrender is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is the quiet knowing that life's current flows in its own rhythm far beyond our grasp to control. Resistance to uncertainty, to change, to the unknown only binds us in tension. The tighter we hold, the more entangled we become. True freedom is found not in struggling, but in releasing the need to resist. When you surrender, you are not giving up. You are opening up. You begin to accept what is without judgment or clinging. In this space of acceptance, life softens. Growth emerges naturally, not from force, but from flow. Fear dissolves, making way for solutions to rise effortlessly, like seeds finding fertile soil. Letting go of worry does not mean dismissing your challenges. It means meeting uncertainty differently, with curiosity rather than fear. Uncertainty is not a void to avoid, but a realm of infinite possibilities. It is where creativity breathes, where transformation begins, and where the new unfolds. When you embrace the unknown, you unshackle yourself from worry's chains and step fully into the present moment. The teachings remind us of a profound truth. What we seek is already within. Worry draws us outward into the noise of the world, chasing answers in fleeting places. But peace, true peace, resides inward. It is the quiet presence within you, untouched by fear or doubt. This is your essence, the part of you that knows you are not your fears, not your uncertainties, not the stories of your mind. When you return to this inner stillness, worry fades into the background. Its grip loosens, and freedom takes its place. Letting go is not a one-time act. It is a practice, a gentle remembering. There will be moments when worry knocks again. Welcome it with compassion. Acknowledge its presence, and then gently guide yourself back to trust, to presence, to the quiet rhythm of life. Each time you do this, the practice strengthens. Over time, worry no longer defines your journey. Instead, you walk in peace, clarity, and trust, guided by the timeless wisdom that reminds you, life flows through surrender, and in surrender, you are free. Worry often whispers the illusion that something is missing, that you are incomplete, that life is lacking, or that something vital may slip away. But this fear, as Jung observed, arises from a disconnection from your deeper self. Worry is like a veil, obscuring the sweetness and abundance already within you. When you release the belief that anything essential is absent, the veil lifts, revealing a profound truth. Nothing truly vital can ever be lost. In this shift, fear dissolves, leaving behind a sense of calm and wholeness. The mind, ever the storyteller, spins narratives about what might go wrong. But these stories are not truths. They are projections. Jung taught that these projections often reflect unhealed wounds within us. If you fear rejection, it may be a voice from the past, echoing unresolved pain. By turning inward and gently healing these parts, you reclaim your power. The stories lose their hold, and you see them for what they are, fleeting and malleable creations of the mind. Worry also distorts time. It anchors you to a future that doesn't exist or binds you to a past that no longer defines you. Jung reminds us that this fixation on time pulls you away from the eternal present, the only moment where life truly unfolds. Imagine setting down the heavy bag of future fears and past regrets. In the present, you are unburdened, free to experience the simplicity and beauty of what is. The present asks nothing of you. It merely offers an invitation to be. Jung's teachings on the collective unconscious provide another lens to understand worry. He believed that certain fears and patterns are not solely personal, but part of a shared human experience. Worry, in this sense, is a thread in the tapestry of humanity, connecting us all. This understanding is liberating. It reminds you that your struggles are not isolated, but part of a greater story. With this awareness, you can meet your worries with compassion, not judgment, knowing they are a natural part of the human journey. The essence of surrender, as Jung taught, is not about giving up, but about releasing the illusion of control. Picture trying to grasp water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it escapes. Worry behaves the same way, thriving on your attempts to control what cannot be controlled. Surrender invites you to release this grip, to trust the natural flow of life. This isn't passivity, it's adaptability. In surrender, you discover clarity and grace, responding to life's challenges with a heart that flows rather than fights. Jung viewed symbols and dreams as doorways to profound understanding. Worry often signals a misalignment between your conscious mind and the deeper truths held within your unconscious. Recurring thoughts, dreams, or symbols are the language of the unconscious, whispering truths that the surface mind may overlook. Rather than dismissing these signals, approach them with curiosity. What might your worry be trying to reveal? Perhaps it points to an unmet need or an imbalance calling for attention. By listening to these inner messages, you uncover the root of anxiety, addressing its cause rather than merely soothing its symptoms. The link between worry and identity runs deep. Worry often stems from a fear of losing what defines you, your roles, reputation, or sense of self. Jung's Path of Individuation reveals a liberating truth. Your essence is not confined to these external markers. You are not your career, relationships, or achievements. These are facets of your life, but they are not your being. When you release attachment to these roles, the fear of losing them fades. You come to see that your true self is untouchable no matter the circumstances. Jung understood the ego's tendency to cling to certainty, even when that certainty manifests as worry. The ego resists the unknown, perceiving it as a threat to its fragile sense of control. Yet the unknown is not an adversary. It is a gateway. Life's most profound transformations emerge when you step into the unfamiliar with trust. Worry seeks to confine you to the safety of the known, but true growth blossoms when you transcend these boundaries. Jung reminds us that life's fullness lies beyond the comfort zone, in the vast mystery of what is yet to be discovered. Worry often finds its way into relationships, arising from concerns about how others perceive you, how they may respond, or whether you're living up to their expectations. Jung invites us to look deeper. Are these worries truly about others, or are they reflections of your own fears, fears of inadequacy or rejection? When you turn inward to address these fears, you release the need for external validation. In doing so, you pave the way for relationships that are rooted in authenticity and mutual understanding, rather than driven by anxiety. At the heart of Jung's teachings is the power of presence. Worry pulls you away from this moment, anchoring you to imagined futures or unchangeable pasts. Yet within you lies the silent observer, untouched by these fleeting thoughts. This observer watches your worries come and go like clouds drifting across the vast, unshaken sky of your being. The more you connect with this stillness, the more you realize that worry has no true power. It is merely a passing ripple on the surface of your inner calm. In this awareness, life transforms. Worry loses its grip, and you begin to live from a place of peace and presence. Each moment becomes an opportunity to experience the fullness of now, free from the weight of imagined burdens. Carry this wisdom with you and let it guide your journey inward and outward toward a life of clarity, trust, and connection. And remember, I left a question in the comment section. I want to hear from you, because your thoughts, your insights, they're important to this journey we're on together. Stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing forward, because you are the best. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.